Talking about interviews, I want to welcome to TTRN building and the 96.1 studio, team captain Kenwyne Jones. We have Lester Peltier, we have Mr. Molino, we have Ataullah Guerra. These guys are here, fresh out of Jamaica, representing us. Unfortunately, guys, the lottery of the penalty kicks didn't work in our favor, eh?
Yeah, well, of course not. You know, it's something that usually happens. We've seen Champions League finals, World Cups being won and lost on penalty kicks. So, yeah, you know, it's just one of them things, and we just have to deal with it.
Yes, Kenwyne, welcome to the studio, and the rest of the guys, fellas. How y'all doing, man?
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I know you guys just got back. What time this morning? Yeah, last night, very late, yeah. Yeah, and of course you guys were up early today. I see you in full uniform, so to speak. Yes, where you all have the badge on your chest. Tell me what's happened. What happened this morning for the people who may not have heard it in the news? Go ahead and tell them what took place.
Well, we don't know if it's on the news yet, but we've been to the Prime Minister's office to collect the remunerations for the past few years, more or less. You know, we've been owed some outstanding monies, and the Ministry of Sport, along with the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, saw it fit to make the contribution this morning.
Now, so basically now everything is all right. Guys have been paid, correct?
Right about now, yeah.
Right about now. And I know the question has to be asked, why did it have to take you guys making a stand just mere hours before the final for this to take place? I mean, for some of you all, it's like 4 years. I mean, how was it feeling in the camp? How did the decision come about where we said, you know what? Yeah, what's going on? If we have no money passing, we're not playing.
And could I take it just a little further?
Sure.
You know, because I've been listening to people's opinions. I don't know a lot about sports, in particular football. But I have been tuning into people's, you know, the discussion and what people have to say. Mm-hmm. And a couple people have said that, you know, some of the blame have to be put on the players for staying so long in a situation that did not serve them. So what do you say to that?
Skipper?
Well, first of all,
let's get the mic a little closer to him, please. Yeah.
The love of country is when you're playing sports is something totally different. Mm-hmm. First off, money has nothing to do with it, but the money part has to do with the players' livelihoods, the coaches, the whosoever involved in the team or on the federation and whatnot. Right. So this situation that took place before we played Jamaica is not a new situation. This is something that usually happens months upon months rolling. Every time we have an important game, cups, whatever it is, we always in a battle with them to find out, okay, we getting money, we getting the money that's been owed to us, what going to happen, whether it be tickets, whether it be, you know, and this is not just players I'm talking about. This is the entire technical staff as well. So it's not something that's been happening that just happened yesterday that we decide, you know, to kick up a fuss about. It's been happening for years, and it's a theme with the Football Federation, because I mean, I'm probably spearheading the charge now, but I've been involved in this kind of thing for
a number of years.
A rolling 12 years.
So
you know,
it's an ongoing problem.
Yeah, it's a basically an administrative problem. I mean, we had the flash ban of Mr. Warner before, where they was just throwing the money at it, but the administrative part of it was never functioning properly. Mm-hmm. So now that he has left, of course, we have the new president and general secretary just mixing mud at the moment. So you know, we had to try and make a stand in order for everyone to be sorted out, because of course, people have mortgages to pay, bills to pay, families to feed, and all of that. Yes. And we needed to get it done, and thankful to the Ministry of Sport company. And
now, of course, it's been a hot topic throughout the country. Here at 96.1, we put it out to the listeners. People post all sorts of comments on Facebook. They call in. Now that you guys are here, you have the opportunity now to voice your opinion and tell us what you think needs to be done as the players. You guys are out there on the battlefield. You know, guys, talk to me, Ataullah. What do you think needs to be done to be the catalyst for change, so that for the players who out there right now in the under 12s, the under 14s, who in the intercults, who will be coming to put on that red, white, and black like you guys are now, to make things easier for them so that they can represent our country? What do you think needs to be done?
For me, it's important that...
Talking to the mic, yeah. Go ahead.
For me, it's important that they respect what we do on a daily basis. Even in training, we've been there training hard and camp, sacrificing to wear the red, white, and black. It's we feel it very hurt when we don't get paid. And run around and stuff like that. But now it's time to put things in place because when I look at the younger guys coming up, we have loads of talent, and then they don't get paid. They want to find a next way to get the money.
Right.
So I think it's important they just be serious about what they're doing, and we have plenty talent, and when I look at the team, we bonding as a family and we stick together without getting paid. That is good from all of us. With the guys, with the help from Kenwyne, the coaching staff, haven't get paid and stick with us, and to reach this far in the final and lost on penalty kicks, it was good. But for me, I think they need to get the act together and sort out things, which we could even go on and do better things for our country.
Before the other guys comment, I want to congratulate you because I understand you took home the MVP.
Most goals.
Most goals, yeah. So congratulations to you. Yeah, your voice gone there, boy.
Yeah, talk all morning.
Talk all morning. I thought it was from the field telling them, boy, pass the ball, boy. Pass the ball.
Nah.
It's not that.
Real talking take place this morning.
Real talking. I can just imagine. Ataullah, you guys, anybody want to comment?
Kevin now say, it's really true, That is how it really is on behalf of what Kevin now say. They don't know how hard we work on the training ground, what I'm saying, and basically we deserve what we get, what I'm saying, and what I mean by we deserve what we get, we work very hard to keep that bond between the love and the team and working hard for each other out there.
Definitely.
Why we don't deserve to get paid the right way, you know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Basically that is how it how it go with them now, boy. But we keeping we head and we keeping forward, looking forward to move on to bigger and better things that coming for you. You know what I'm saying?
Leston, you want to add anything to what he said?
Yeah, in this generation right now, we have a good squad, and I think is what we did to stand up for ourselves. I think in the past a lot of players never used to they just let it slide. And for us now, we have a lot of players playing in Europe now where money is not a problem. It's not a problem anymore, money, because you have a lot of players playing in Europe now. So now I think that is a good stand, we have a good skipper on our hand. They're fighting, US fight. I don't know if he's a politician now,
maybe
fighting off the pitch and on the pitch.
Maybe future aspirations, Kenwyne. Say something, Kenwyne, maybe, because when the last time we spoke, you made a comment about being close to retirement, and I said, remember when I told you you're talking like it's a old man or what?
That's just I'm a person that I tend to, section my life out.
Okay.
And reaching, just turning 30, I know legally I have about 5 years playing football again, so I have to look forward to the future. But the sports minister thing, we will put that on the back burner. But touching on what they say there, in the past we had teams that stood up, players that wanted to stand up for the cause, because as I say, this is an ongoing situation. It didn't happen yesterday for today, And in the past we had where I was a part of it in the early days where you had players blacklisted and couldn't play for the country anymore because they decided to stand up for something that's right.
Right.
Now we're in a situation where, I have to take the brunt of the force to try and lead the charges because these guys coming up, they might know too much of the run-ins of the administrative
side of things. Okay, understood.
So I have to take the brunt of it and basically lead the charge. It's not something nice because I don't want to really be involved in it because it would take away from what I have to do on the field.
Your focus on the
main
pitch,
job,
of course.
So it's been tough.
Well, I really wanted to start things off with that reason being it's what's been in the forefront in the eyes of the public. It's what everybody's talking about, and you guys were able to say, all right, you took a stand. They said they're going to do what they're going to do, and you guys put on a uniform and you're represented.
Well, you see, that in itself it came down to the last moment.
Clearly
because
so.
this didn't happen over one day. The entire time we're in Jamaica, or even before we leave Trinidad to go to Jamaica, we had back and forth.
Okay.
We had promises from ministers. Of course, they came in and said, waving the white flag, saying, well, all right, we're going to do this, which they upheld their bargain in the end. And then we had the masqueraders, the administrators from the Football Association that basically, a lot of times went missing. We couldn't have dialogue with them at all.
I can't get on to
and in the end, it took a couple people to sort it out.
All right.
And not the right people.
Is that stressful? Do you take that onto the field? How do you separate, that type of anxiety and stress when you need to go on and perform?
Well, it's tough. It's tough because when you have a team of, well, excluding myself, 22 players, plus you have the staff saying, Jonesy, you had to, somebody had to find out.
Careful your hands on the table.
Somebody had to know what's going on.
Right.
Somebody had to say something. Somebody had to stand up. And me being the person with the highest profile, I had to take the brunt and go and find the people, sort them, trying to talk, battle, and
that's why you're wearing the captain's armband.
I had a couple hours sleep.
I could just imagine.
You know what I mean? So it's been tough trying to deal with the situation, but thankfully it's been sorted out. I don't want to be in this situation again, I can tell you that.
Let's hope that we pray that we don't have to go through this, yeah?
Hopefully, we could get things running with the Players Association, which is definitely needed, because you don't want to be battling, okay, how much money I go and get, how much tickets I go and get. When the tickets come in, we're not getting it at all. Games passing, months passing, nobody in saying a word, and it's just more promises on promises. So hopefully, going forward, we could get everything sorted, and with the association and also with the government bodies, and we should be all right in the future, and that's hopefully.
And let's talk about moving forward, as you rightfully said. Coming out of this tournament that just concluded, yes, we got to the final. Unfortunately, as I like to say, the lottery of the penalty kicks did work in our favor. But we have the Gold Cup to look forward to, not so?
Yes, we do. Right, that's coming up in July 2015. It's the first time since 2005, 2007 we qualified for the Gold Cup back-to-back. And of course, with the team and the coach and everyone, we're looking forward to that, because we have been working well since the last Gold Cup, making steady progression. And to me, I have a positive outlook on the Caribbean Cup final that just took place. I think it's a learning lesson for us to know how to handle those type of situations, because we have to go into the Gold Cup, we have to go into World Cup qualifiers coming up, and we will need a certain amount of growth as a team to go through that, to know how to get to that stage and lose and be able to build mentally, to come back from that and be stronger going into them games.
Right. So sometimes losing a match of that at that level later on down the road could turn out to be a learning lesson, as you rightfully said, something that you could look back on and say, guys, remember when we were in this situation in Jamaica, what we did or did not do in order to move forward.
Yeah, it is a life lesson.
Yeah, so in the near future, what's next for you guys? Back to club? What's happening? I know somebody was saying when we were outside that their season is almost over.
Oh, for the winter break.
Right, winter break. Oh, this man, no snow for him, eh? Talk to me.
Man, thank God for that. My season, I'm coming to a close, But, I have like 3 more games left. But coming out from this tournament, I'm going back to a club level,
Right.
It's a bit disappointment because, I never win something for Trinidad and Tobago. And playing on it, all stress with no money and everything. And we thought we would have come out the camp positive, but it was still positive. Coming second, I mean, we didn't want it to come second, but as you know, this is football at the biggest stage.
True.
And, we have Gold Cup in June, So then my main focus, I don't really care about stuff going on outside, the field. I just happy. I love all my teammates. The coach doing an amazing job. I think this is the best squad we ever had for a very, very long time. Working with these guys every day, and it's like coming back for the national team is a to be around the guys, because you see, it's like completely different to the squads from before,
True.
It's a mixed squad. We have experience like Jones, he was in the World Cup. Then we are young players like Kevin coming up where we hungry, we want to win something. You want to be successful in something, we want to make a name for ourselves. So, it's a pity going back to play my 3 games with my club,
And you're in Europe, correct?
Where
in Slovakia. Slovakia, that's correct.
Yeah.
Good. So, now, talking about the new team, this new movement here, just yesterday, you know what we celebrated, right? I know you guys are aware of this.
Yeah, 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary of the Strike Squad.
Yeah.
And I was asking Isoke yesterday, where were you on that day? Being that she says she's not a big sports person, she said, I was 7. I said, cool, I was 10. But I remember watching that game.
I was 5.
Right, and when that goal scored, watch me, I get sick, Well, I didn't know myself.
Well, I had all rights to jump up. I mean, before the goal, my uncle was playing, so I was happy,
Happy,
I had my own little celebrity in my house, so I was...
So this is in your blood?
Yeah. It's generation
thing.
It.
So I mean, building from that, and of course we must say much respect to the entire strike squad team yesterday. We had Coach Gally Cummings was here, Leonson Lewis, Clayton Morris. By the way, people out there, that interview is on the YouTube channel. Check it out, TTRN, as well as this one will be, and all the rest. But I mean, moving forward from that, of course, we had 2006 get into the World Cup. All the drama afterwards. Let's put that behind us now. Moving forward, how do you guys feel about the team? I heard you talk about, you know, the love of the players. Because it's just 4 of you here, but you're representing 20-something, correct?
Yeah, of course.
What's the vibe in the camp?
We have a good squad.
Total vibes. I like that.
I think we have a different relationship to squads past. I've been playing senior team football for
a while. About
13 years now. You know, so I've experienced the different squads. I've experienced the World Cup squad. I mean, I was probably the youngest member at that time in the squad, and you had the older guys, of course, and then the squad after that tried to go through the World Cup qualifications, and now we have this squad, and it slowly but surely over them years the chemistry of the squad changed, and now we have a more complete group, I'd say.
So Kenwyne, let me ask you this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a relatively new...
Well, right.
I'm never wrong. I'm always right. You're relatively new coaching this team. Yes, I've been told.
No, I'm not coaching.
Sorry, not coaching. Sorry,
I'm not
captain.
Sorry,
yeah,
captain.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
What is your philosophy? You know, is that something that do you have a mantra? Do you have, you know, something very specific that you want to take to the team? And for the team members, what very specifically has he brought to make it a team?
You want to go on, Junior?
Yeah. What I'll say is that, as I was saying just now, you know, I've been part of squads from 2004 onwards. And we had a different mix of players. We had players with very high profiles and players, of course, with the lower profiles and stuff. And, of course, the age differences that you had and personalities and whatnot. In this team, I don't try to directly impose anything on the team. I just try to be myself. I try to be one with everybody on the same level off the pitch. And on the pitch, I try to take everybody to the same level, and that's the level that we need to reach. You know, I'm not trying to be, because my name is
Kenwyne Jones from Cardiff.
I'm going to try to behave a certain way, because I believe that at the end of the day, we all need each other, and it's a team.
It's one.
You understand?
One
so
team.
Whatever that I'm fighting for, I'm not fighting for it for myself. I'm fighting for it for the team. So we all have the same goal at hand. We try to think the same in some respects, you know. But It's just trying to bring that oneness again, because for me, I don't like the sort of atmosphere it had in past teams. You know, we had separations between older and younger guys before, and that kind of created a bit of cliques. We try not to have cliques in the squad, you know, try for everyone to wear the same, eat the same, work the same, you know, that type of way. So hopefully that will just breed a new culture in team building for Trinidad and Tobago.
So guys, finally, I know you guys have to run. I know you're very busy today after receiving and what has been owed to you for a long time. Guys have things to do. You have flights to catch, family members to see. Quickly, Coach Hart.
Champion.
Coach Hart, let me hear.
Man, too.
For me, hats off.
Hats off.
Great.
I would say this, you know, unfortunately, you know, dealing with all of this administrative stuff, it's been happening a while, as I said. And before he came in, personally, and this is 100% truth, I was going to retire from international football.
Seriously?
Right? And it's only because of him that I stayed on the entire time.
Are we glad you did?
Well,
are we glad you did?
I guess it have purposes, right? You know what I mean? So,
of course.
Hopefully, after this little fiasco here, this little Watergate that just happened, we could coach could, you know, do his thinking and stay on with the team, because I do believe that he has a bond with us. I know personally he said to me that before the semi-final round he was going to leave because of the situation, and it's only because of us that, you know, he ended up staying. So I want to say congratulations and thanks a lot for doing that, and hopefully he could stay on for the future, because I don't want to make it sound bad, but I don't think that the guys in this situation as well willing to continue on without
without him
being there.
I mean, I listened to his interview right after the loss when they getting ready for the trophy presentation, and I sat there and I listened to this man talk, and I was like, wow, what a stand-up individual, the way he praised the Jamaican squad and was able to analyze the game and what he thought could have been done better, the good that he got out of not just the game but the tournament on a whole for us as a nation, as a footballing nation moving forward. And I was like, yeah, boy, that's our coach there. I love the way he spoke, and I could just imagine how he speaks to you all in the dressing room, on the training pitch.
Well, that's the thing, being in a sport like this, you have to think about all aspects of it.
True.
What you're gonna learn from your losses, your wins, what you need to do moving forward, mistakes that you made, and you don't want to speak in, no disrespect to the Jamaican people, but you don't want to be speaking in ignorance like they did after they win about the Trinidadian, that the win was for all the Jamaicans that they sent back and all that kind of, that's a different side of things. Where sport is where sport is concerned, you want to keep it on a level, and for us, as I say, I have a positive outlook on what that tournament was for us, and hopefully we will learn from it and be able to build in the correct way for the future.
It's okay. Anything you want to ask the guys before they leave?
I was just about
fellas, anybody you want to say hi to? I mean, right now the world is locked on. It's 96 #1. Anybody special you want to say thank you to, good day to, I love you?
Kevin, bring up your wife,
Oh, God. Kevin, the voice gone now totally,
That's basically on behalf of the team. We just want to thank everybody in Trinidad for the amazing support they give us. We'll just continue making them smile and go out there and keep on working hard. And
family and the loved ones, everyone. Don't know. Big up to everybody.
Well, of course, I want to big up my family, the Jones, the Sobers, everybody.
Yeah.
Of
big
course.
Up the Guerras,
we just had a recent tragedy. I just want to send out all the love to the family.
Condolences
and
again.
Also, thank you very much. And also, I want to big up the women's Soca Warriors coming
forward.
We're going to get them a little
big
forward.
And
hopefully they could go
all the way through.
And experience that joy.
For real. Guys,
I want to big up Kerron, me and Kevin and Kalim in Belgium.
They have a whole small squad from that side.
Right. Thanks for having us here, by the way, and thanks the whole of Trinidad and Tobago for the support for the Caribbean Cup. Thanks.
Continuous support. Your Soca Warriors Captain Kenwyne Jones. We have Ataullah Guerra, Lester Peltier, Kevin Molino representing the team. Guys, all the best to you in your very near future endeavors, and of course we're looking forward to seeing you back in the red, white and black very soon.
Of course.
To continue the journey.
Of course.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Blessed love. 961 Way FM. This is what it's all about. Remember, if you just caught the tail end of that interview, you can look forward to seeing the video up on our YouTube channel. Search for TTRN and subscribe. That and so much more. Of course, all your brand new soca releases.